Think back to a moment like this. You're with people, maybe classmates, maybe coworkers, maybe relatives. Someone makes a comment about you, not loud, not aggressive, just sharp enough to sting. People around you laugh. You feel it in your chest. Your body tightens. Your mind searches for words, but finds nothing. So you do what feels safest. You smile. You stay quiet. You pretend it didn't affect you. The conversation moves on, but you don't. Later that night, you're lying in bed. The scene replays again and again. This time, you say everything perfectly. You stand your ground. You don't freeze. But it's too late. And the worst part isn't the insult. It's the feeling that you disappeared in that moment. This isn't a one-time thing. It happens in different places, with different people. And every time, the same question shows up. Why do I shut down like this? You start thinking, maybe I'm too soft. Maybe I'm not confident. Maybe something is wrong with me. But deep down, you know that's not the full truth. Because when you're calm, you're not like this. Most advices get this wrong. They tell you, just speak up. Say it louder. Don't let anyone disrespect you. But if words were the problem, you would have solved this already. The truth is, in that moment, your brain isn't slow. It's busy doing something else. This is what we call the survival instinct. When your brain senses threat, it doesn't ask, what's fair? It asks, how do I get through this without making it worse? To your brain, mockery can feel like danger. Not physical danger, social danger. So your brain switches modes. Logic turns down. Self-respect goes quiet. And survival takes over. And survival chooses silence, smiling, going invisible. Not because you're weak, because at some point in your life, this kept you safe. But why did this pattern stay? Maybe speaking back once caused trouble. Maybe staying quiet avoided punishment. Maybe smiling stopped things from getting worse. Your brain learned a rule. Don't react. End the threat. And it saved that rule. The problem? Your brain still runs that rule even when you're no longer in danger. So you freeze, even when you don't need to. But this survival response has a cost. It works short-term. But long-term, it teaches others something. It teaches them they can cross your boundary and nothing will happen. Not because they're cruel, but because humans read signals. And silence is a signal. This is where you get stuck. You don't like how you react, but you don't know how to change it. So what is the way out? Here's what actually helps. Step 1. Stop trying to be fast. You don't need instant comebacks. Speed is not strength. If your body is tense, your brain is offline. So the first move is pause. A slow breath. Feet on the ground. 1 second of stillness. That tells your nervous system, I'm not in danger. Only then does choice return. Step 2. Redefine what responding means. Responding doesn't mean attacking. Sometimes responding looks like not laughing, holding eye contact, saying nothing, but not smiling. That alone changes the dynamic. Other times, responding comes later. For example, hey, earlier you said something that wasn't okay. Or, don't talk to me like that. Or, I'm not comfortable with that joke. A delayed response is still a response. Step 3. Practice in safe places. At first, start small. Correct a friend gently. Speak up in a low-risk moment. Each time you do this, your brain learns a new rule. I can speak and still be safe. This rewires the response. Step 4. Choose distance when needed. Some people don't deserve access. You don't argue with everyone. Sometimes the strongest response is less engagement, fewer words, less availability. That's not a weakness. That's control. That frozen moment was never proof that you're broken. It was proof that your brain was trying to protect you. But you're allowed to update old rules. You don't need to become aggressive. You need to become present. And slowly, the smile disappears. The freeze softens. And your response becomes a choice, not a reflex. If this video helped you understand yourself better, you can support the channel by liking it. And if you want more realistic explanations like this, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.